mommy makes my shoot of tea and that heals my boo-hoo, my boo-boo. Oh, this is so cute. Anyway. We're not even at the half of it. Only 45%. Oh, gosh. This game is so long, but so interesting at the same time, and I don't want to be already at the half of it. But it's been like 21 streams? Wait, I think it's 22. Oh no. I think it's 22. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Where should we go? To Harbor? To the temple? Oh, she's everywhere. 21? What? Yeah, it's been 21 streams. Yeah. Girl, I have a surprise for when I see you. Me? What? Oh. Okay, I'm showing you. Hey! I wanna know. I don't like surprises like that. I don't like being teased and then having to wait until I see. I prefer like whether you tell me nothing or whether I know already. I hate the surprise because I feel like I get hyped up myself. Like I hype up myself. You have to wait. Oh, you're awful with me. Yeah, I feel like I hype up myself, and when I receive the gift, I'm like, if I like it, it's good, but most of the time I know I won't like it that much. I don't know, I've been used to it with my family's with my family's presents. So I'm like, hey, yeah, what a nice gift, right? Yeah, this is me. So, do we go to the school? It looks like there is something going on in the school. Or we can talk to Ryder or Saber. Who are we talking to? I'll sip my tea and wait for your responses. Here I am, and I'm also eating chocolates because I love chocolates. Okay, sorry I'm cutting the mic for chewing. Anyway, where should we go? You don't know? I don't know neither. We're gonna wait here and stay. I was about to ask what you are eating, then we answered at the same time. Yeah. Let's go see Ryder for once. Okay. Let's go see Mommy Ryder. Wait, I think I have to clear out my mouth because it's all chocolate now. Wait. I don't like talking with something in my mouth. And it was like chocolate crumbs in my teeth. Anyway. I'll go hang out in Ryder's room. Yeah. She's probably reading books as always. Hey, Ryder. Oh, she wasn't in her room? What a great timing. Just as I'm about to ask if she's free, she slips by me. Huh? She leaves quickly. Maybe she has something urgent to do. Oh well. I'll just have tea by myself. Yeah. An appointment? I ran into Ryder again. I'll make enough tea for her too. Oh, that's nice. Why do I feel like she is trying to avoid us? There is still some water boiling in the pot, so I quickly brew more green tea.
はい。午後なら空いていますか？スタイリストの方は、いつもご迷惑をおかけするとお伝えください。
ああ。
では3時からですね。お願いします。
Oh, she's taking an appointment. Oh. Stylist. I returned to the living room with the tea and offer it to Ryder. Calling somewhere, Ryder?
はい。美容院に連絡を。
Ooh. I'm not exactly sure why I'm surprised, but it's like something just bonked me in the head. Yeah, she's a woman. She can go to the beauty salon by herself. Right, is a grown woman. Yeah, that's what I just said. It makes sense she would go to a salon. But would someone this beautiful go to a beauty salon in Miyama that high school student use? I mean, it's probably Sakura's recommendation, so yeah, not that much surprise in that. You mean the salon in Miyama?
ええ。これだけの髪ですと自分一人で手入れするのも大変ですので。
Yeah, true.
週に2回ほどの周期で時間をかけてトリートメントをしてもらっているのです。
Ooh, okay. So she doesn't like taking care of it herself? I don't know. Yeah, maybe she doesn't know like the accessories and stuff, like the what's it called, the shampoo, or after shampoo she have to use. Ryder's hair, huh? Maybe this is the secret of why she has such long hair and beautiful hair. Maybe this is her secret. Now that I look at it, it looks like it's very silky and would feel good enough to make one want to touch it. Yeah, I want to touch her hair. It must be so, yeah, silky and soft. I don't know. Should I? No. You shouldn't. You ask for permission. It's conditional. Yeah, thank you. I didn't have that word. Thank you so much. Should I? I like to play with it just once. Imagine doing like, how is it called? A braid on her hair, or multiple ones. I want to do braids in her hair. But asking before, don't touch it like that. It's called how is it called? Damn, what creep thinking that? Yeah, like, ew. She is, yeah. No, control yourself, man. Yeah, control yourself, man. That would be risky, risking my own life. Yeah, with her, but with any other woman. Or women presenting woman. I don't care, but don't play with others' hair without asking. It's called consent, you know? That was the word that I was searching for earlier. You have to get your hair cut? Does it get too long?
いえ、伸びはしませんが、やはり乱れてきますから。それに。
Can I play with your hair? No. No. I don't like people touching my hair. I don't like it. Can I? I don't like it. Like, my hair are just so complicated for me to get right. And I don't know, I feel like if people are touching it, they're gonna become greasy. So see, it's simple to do. Just ask. Yes. Just ask. The worst thing that can happen is like, I don't know, a death stare and being said no. Being rejected. With me? You want me to fall asleep? Yeah, true. Aga has that thing of when you touch his hair, he's like instantly sleepy. I get that with like a forehead. You know, like the little forehead touching that you do. For example, when you're a kid and you have to go to sleep, but you can't sleep, and then someone, like some adult, is touching your forehead to help you sleep. In my arms. I feel like those two are flooding in the chat. I know. Oh, yeah. Of course you had to know. It's like the number one thing that you learn about him. No, it doesn't grow. But it does get messy. And besides, he's flirting. You think? You think? He's always flirting. He's like Chiro. They are the same person. Just a little. Yeah, of course it gets messy. Imagine having to manage this much hair. Imagine. I can't imagine it. That's why I've cut mine. Ryder takes a sip of her tea. Oh. Okay. Interesting. That means... Oh. It's so useful though. Her hair comes back to normal every time she comes into material form. How convenient. I won't manage any more long hair. Yeah, me neither. So why don't you just do that? And that's, ladies and gentlemen, this is a woman. She's taking care of herself by herself. Yes, this is what we like. Yes, exactly. That's what I just said. I totally understand you. It's totally understandable. Like, imagine it. I see. Women sure have a lot to worry about, huh? You have no idea. Yeah. Bad hair day. Damn. Yeah, imagine it. Imagine it. Ooh. That's a very, very bad day. Aww. No, we don't want to prioritize her. Yeah, but we don't like it. Oh no, I need to work. Yeah, same. You know what? Yeah, let's end up the stream here. I have to work too. Instead of worrying for Sakura. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Let's go see Reno Saber. Okay, I'll do my best. Yeah, my best at avoiding her. Oh. Sorry, but I feel like we were roasted. For you, it may be harder than fighting, but do make an effort. Please, man. Please worry for your woman. No, we worry for you, writer. Ugh. What a scary remark. Yeah, it's weird, but it's her way of saying things, I guess. I care about Sakura bluntly. What about Tosaka? I wonder if she goes to the salon too. You wonder that? Ask Saber. I don't know, like, book an appointment for her.
彼女には余計なお世話だと思います。
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I know where you're going with that. It's unnecessary. Even unwanted. Yeah, but we want to care for Tosaka and Baber. More than for Sakura. She answers instantly.
誤解なきように。リンは努力を表さない性格です。美容の苦心をシローに知られれば侮辱されたと思うでしょう。
That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Yeah, but after feeling the shame for us, like, caring about her, wouldn't she feel appreciated for that? Like, yeah, finally all the effort she puts into her appearance is being remarked, you know, and pointed out and being appreciated. Yeah. I see. It's like how a swan, with all its elegance, still has to paddle hard beneath the surface. I was gonna say beneath the water. Thinking of the rest of the girls in the house. What about Saber? Yes. I like how we basically embody Shiro now. We are the same person. Look at that. We are the same person. We think like him. We think. So what about Saber?
微妙ですね。私が行けと言えば喧嘩になりますが、シローが言えば忠告と取るでしょう。
Baber isn't any woman. She's a king. Yeah, exactly. Belligerent. Yeah, I feel it's because she... Oh no, we think like a creep. Yeah, true. I don't know, we finally embodies him. Maybe. Not really proud of that, but at least we get the Baber point. Belligerence. I think it's maybe because she sees Ryder as a threat. Like, she feels as if Ryder is telling her to go to the hair salon, I don't know, I feel like she might be considering it as a threat. Like, oh, you don't go to the salon? Oh, why aren't you doing that? You know? And then Saber is like all flustered and she's like, oh, should I? No, I shouldn't go there. I shouldn't. Shiro doesn't told me that I had to go there, so if he didn't told me, then I don't need to go. And maybe it's like she's putting me into a trap, you know? Anyway. Yeah, it's hard to predict how that would turn out. She would probably... Anyway, she would probably say something like she prefers her current hairstyle, or that other styles won't look good on her. That isn't the point of going to the salon. Maybe I should ask Shiro and Rin. Yeah, totally. She would totally say that. She would totally say that. Like, trying to get information from other people instead of Ryder, because she is afraid of her. She's intimidated. Yeah, but it's not hairstyle, it's just taking care of your hair, basically, and cutting the edges if needed. And Fujine, I wonder. Seriously, who knows?
喜ぶかもしれませんよ。
Huh?
ですから喜ぶかもしれませんと。あまり化粧をする人柄ではありませんが嫌いではないようですし。シロ
Okay.
が美容室に行きたいと言えば二つ返事で同行するのではないでしょうか。
Yeah, but it's coming from a place where we, as Shiro, would like to go. Not asking her if she goes to a salon, you know? Hold on. When did this become about me going? Yeah. Leaving me aside for now. Are you going now?
予約があるので美容室は午後からです。それまでのんびりしています。
With that, she sits at her usual spot in front of the TV.
かくいう私はあまり好きではないのですが。
Do you want me to come with you? She murmurs as if to herself. Huh? She doesn't like the beauty salon. Why? It sounded like you were used to going. Yeah, because of her hair.
そうなのですが。
Oh, true. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, and she has to take off her glasses. Because oh no. Yeah. Very dangerous. I get it. I know, yeah. If she takes off her glasses, she basically turns everyone into stone. And maybe herself, if she's looking to herself in the mirror. Of course, that would make sense. Ryder's true name is Medusa, and she was defeated due to a mirror shield. There was a mirror shield in your legend, right? It said that it reflected your mystic eye of petrification. Dumb ways to die. Exactly. So many dumb ways to die. According to Greek mythology, the hero Perseus used the mirror shield to suppress the monster Medusa's mystic eyes before decapitating her. Yay! Dumb ways to die. Wait, but wouldn't that mean... Ryder, you have to take off your glasses when you get to your haircut, right? Yeah, that's what I just said. And if you have to sit in front of a mirror, wouldn't you petrify yourself? It's what I just said.
しません。鏡を見たところで私は石化しませんから。
Oh. She has evolved by being summoned? Wow.
ペルセウスは鏡に映った風景を頼りにして私と戦ったのです。直接私と目を合わせないために。
Interesting. Oh, I see. No, you don't. You're petrified. So the mirror shield didn't reflect her eyes' power. Perseus combated the mystic eye by not allowing them to make direct contact with him. But if she derps, she petrifies. Oh yeah, let's not. Please imagine just Medusa derp. But what's wrong with mirrors? I think it's maybe if she looks at others through the mirror. It's not like the mirror killed you. And while I can see why you wouldn't like mirrors, aren't you kind of overreacting? And that's the problem. It's the ads, but it's okay. I will wait there for you to come back. Saying that she's overreacting for something that literally killed her, isn't that maybe diminishing what she thinks and what she likes and don't like? Because yeah, I don't think she was dramatic here. I think she's like very considerate of like she knows there will be mirrors, so she doesn't like and doesn't want to be in front of them. Hi again, hi. Yeah, I was talking for you to get through the ad. But yeah, anyway.
それがそうでもないのです。女神の盾は魔眼は封じられずとも私を倒したのは確かに鏡なのですから。
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's just trauma. Stop overreacting. Yeah. She doesn't overreact. Like I said, like during the ad, like overreacting over something that traumatized her just right before she dies. It's not overreacting and it's diminishing her, yeah, her trauma, basically. And it's rude. Please don't do that. This is a mystery. It sounds like there is some truth behind the legendary slaying of Medusa that isn't commonly known. We want to know. Yeah! Yeah! She's in my mind, and I mean hers. Yes, we want to know. Huh? Well, I'm curious. Do you insist on knowing? Yes. Well, I don't need to know. Yes, you need. After all, it will be the story of Medusa. I mean, Ryder's defeats. Yeah, it's not the happiest story, but we want to know. Creating bonds, you know? Bonding over trauma sharing. Let's go. I'm not going to force her to tell me. Yeah, very considerate. More than, oh, you're overreacting. You're a woman, you're overreacting. Ooh, very too close. I'd like you to tell me about it if you're willing to. Very well. Yes, we asked. Please, her voice looks like ASMR. Ah, I love her voice. The peaceful noontime feels heavier now, somehow. Ryder seems to have something in mind, or she might be looking forward to my fearful reaction. Honestly, I've read so many stories about Medusa, as well as Medea, the caster in this Fateful Night Holy Grail War. And to me, they are the embodiment of the power that women had in this day and age, like at this period of time. And I'm very, I don't know, I'm in a state of admiring them because I'm like, wow, strong woman before doing strong woman character was even a thing, you know? Like, please go read Medea's tale, because she's basically she's just a queen, okay? She was like, you don't like me, I'm not going to like you either. You don't like that? Okay, then I'm not going to like what you did to me. Like, queen, you drop this, you drop your crown. Honestly, Medea was supposed to be a queen, and she hasn't been one because of her story and the tale. But yeah, please go read Medea's tale. She absolutely needs it, and she has been so erased into Jason's tale. Like, in his tale, she is like so anecdotic. Like, she's one of the one of the people on the of the Argonauts. But she's so much more than that. When you read her side of the story, you're like, Jason was an asshole. He didn't do anything right. She had her back all along, and he did her dirty all along. Like, please, 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 if you don't know Medea's tale, because Medusa is, of course, the most known one, but please go read both of their tales. It's so interesting. And you can really reflect feminine rage. Like, if I had to, resume what their tale are about, feminine rage, like the most basic and pure feminine rage, but so well deserved. So well deserved. Honestly, like, queens, you drop your crowns. Please let me put them again on your heads. Because what the hell? This was amazing. So yeah, anyway. Ryder seems to have something in mind, or she might be looking forward to my fearful reaction. Quietly, she begins to talk about the end of her life. Very hard to talk about the end of your life, but yeah. Ask me for anything else. I will even bring back the head of the alleged Gorgon, if you demand it. Perseus, who would later be known as the King of Tyrants, and Mycenae, I think, spoke at a feast. In the Greek world, he was the hero most beloved by the gods. One day, Perseus, son of Zeus, declared war on the monster in order to defend his own valor and mother. Danlone Island was one of the penal colonies for beings exiled from the pantheon of gods. A monster lurked at the ends of the sea. The story described it as devilish as a siren, as enormous as a titan, and as chaotic as a chimera. Not a shadow of the formerly beautiful temple remained. It had become an incomparably inhuman real of evil. The temple was called the Shapeless Isle. Even seabirds would not approach it. It was an underworld, protruding into the surface of the earth. Perseus was granted 5 relics, winged sandals that allowed their wearer to fly, a helmet that rendered his wearer invisible, a bronze shield by Athena, polished to a mirror finish, a snake hunting scythe, harp, and according to later legend, Kibisis, a sack to contain the head of the monster. No hero had ever been granted so many godly relics. Yes! He went there with like the golden pack. Perseus was equipped for victory. He also learned much about his target to avoid failure. He had reliable arms and strategies to support them. He did not feel a single sheet of fear towards his yet unknown enemy in a yet unvisited demonic realm. Ooh. On the day of the battle, the moment he stepped foot in the dark temple, the island was nothing like the rumors. Sunlight could not reach it. The air was stagnant. The very realm dissolved organic matter. The bloody, dark temple was a hellscape that did not abide life. A visitor might wonder if they had died and descended into Hades. No matter how blessed he was by the gods, this was not something that Perseus, who had yet to accomplish anything heroic, could face on his own. On his own. I put an H in it. Perseus proceeds into the depth of the temple, as if he was chased into it. Oh, can you blog that, please, Akka? His delusions of grandeur about triumphantly slaying the monster were long gone. Akka, please. Please don't click on it. Oh, double butt. Yeah, you saw that? I'm a lucky girl tonight. He no longer craved glory. His only wish was to find the monster as soon as possible, sever its head as soon as possible, and get off this island as soon as possible. The burning air roasted his flesh, and the earth slowly melted his feet. I did not see anything. Oh, that's cool. Nice. His defeat was assured if he stayed all along. The reckless challenger would die before he even reached the monster slumbering in the temple depth. Perseus held his breath, silenced his step, choked down his screams, and crept into the temple, darting from shadow to shadow. The temple was vast, not just large, but excessively expensive. By some trick of magecraft, there seems no end to it. Its enormity made him feel all the more diminutive. Yes, this temple wasn't just big. Trembling as he ventured deeper into it, its sheer evil made him feel like an insect. Ooh. Then, minutes, no, hours later, the mirrored shield warned Perseus. The shield reflected information about its surroundings. It became a sensory device that displayed the dark temple terrains and Perseus's heartbeats. It also informed him of the approaching monster's heartbeat. Oh, the scenery warped. Wait, I'm just gonna look at that. All those stone soldiers crashed into the ground, and this. Can you see like the almost the snake trail on it, like this? Can you see it here? You can see and sense that there was a battle here. The scenery wrapped. Something aberrant was creeping out of the darkness, but he could not look directly at it. Perseus implored himself to never take his eyes off the shield until his quest was done. This battle could be avoided no longer. Oh, it's very disturbing to have the background, like the sword like that, and reading at the same time. In mere seconds, he could fly into the air and challenge the monster, but before that, he realized something was different from the accounts. Oh, a Pokeball! Look, it's a Pokeball. I think they want us to puke. Yeah, I still have my headache and it's hurting. There were supposed to be 3 beautiful sisters residing in this realm, but the mirror was only displaying the heartbeats of himself and the monster. Then, here was the serpent princess of petrification, the monstrous Medusa, but where were the heartbeats of the sister? Oh, A giant Pokeball! Okay, I'm stopping here. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love it. It looks so cool. So sick. I love it. Kind of want to do an illustration of that. Honestly, it looks so sick. Wow. Dynamic. Something enormous was trampling through the sea of stone pillars. This was the golden monster Perseus had detected. Perseus cursed. Here, look at how our baby Perseus is about to die. I wish, but no. I wished. It's funny because he doesn't look like that in FGO, like at all. He almost looked like a girl. Or is it Theseus? Wait. Okay, let me search. I don't want to say anything wrong. So, Perseus in FGO. Oh! Oh! Oh, it doesn't exist yet? Yeah, he doesn't exist yet. Okay, you know, I thought. But it's Theseus, I think, instead of Perseus. Anyway. Wait. Yeah. Here. And here. Thank you. So, we were saying. Perseus cursed. Those damned gods. What promised glory was this? There was never a chance of winning this fight. The monster had grown too much, becoming a dog god unto itself. Before that, his crafty relics were little better than life preservers. Life preservers amidst a wrathful storm. Perseus was at the mercy of the raging waves and could only hang on for dear life. I wish he was dead instead of Medusa, but it's okay. His relics never afford him any chances of victory by overcoming his foe. This would be a battle of sheer endurance. Perhaps a genuine hero would fare better, but Perseus, who inspired to become a hero by winning this duel, had no hope of defeating the Gorgon. Perseus was still human. If there was a way for him to defeat the Gorgon, Perseus used the wicked sandals to avoid being mortally wounded. He avoided petrification and evaded the Gorgon's arms. That was all he could manage. He'll be okay. The monster never saw this tribute as a threat. It was simply an annoying vermin. Finally, tiring of this chase, it released the seal on its temple. Ooh. Oh, wow, it's looking so sick. Wow. Okay. He had to go at the worst time. This is sick. I'm so shocked. Wow. The illustration wasn't just gorgeous at the start. It was also a way to showcase her seal, basically. Like it's not a seal, it's like the magical circle she was summoned in, I think. Break a Gorgon, self-sealed dark temple. Break a Gorgon was a great abounded field, paired with the blood fort Andromeda. Andromeda? Wasn't it Andromeda? Anyway, that engulfs the shelpless isle, while blood fort Andromeda covers the world. Breaker Gorgon seals the world. Oh, okay. The consciousness of someone captive in this bounded field would be sealed within the Gorgon, preventing them from using any abilities they possessed in the outside world. Does that mean that all the stuff that he has got from the gods basically were done like for nothing? It wasn't a cheat code. It was like, it was worse than a cheat code. It was like, you will win with this, and then he gets there, and that and all of the power that he had is like gone. It's the worst. You had hope, we just crushed your hope. Unlike the Mystic Eyes, Breaker Gorgon drew in its targets merely by exposing them to the Gorgon's magical energy. Theseus had no means to avoid it. The monster used its power with abandon on him. Wow. If there was a way for him to defeat the Gorgon, it would have to be making the monster seal itself. Kivisis. The sack intended to contain Medusa's head. For an instant, it bulked, before turning upside down and enfolding Perseus. Okay. It was the concept of an inverted world. The inside of the sack became the outside, and the outside became the inside, okay? In that moment, the inside was no longer within the sack, but outside of it. The Gorgon's dark temple released inward. Oh, so instead of sealing, like unsealing, she was sealed? This person was turned to the Gorgon itself, who existed outside of the sack. So it became the inside of the sack. Okay? The monster stopped moving. It was caught by its own bounded field, attacked by its own nightmares, and now suffered as Medusa. Oh. 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 Beautiful. Sorry, I'm so I'm so distracted. No nightmare could be worse. The monster despaired. Sorry. The monster despaired, forced to confront an image of itself whose ego was still intact. And then came a single counterstroke. The immortal slaying harpy, I don't know how it pronounced, cleanly severed the head of the immobilized serpent princess. An all but invincible monster returned to being Medusa by its own doing, and died easily as a killing stroke, as if awakening from a dream. Aww. For her. That's all. Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you know that we aren't going to behead you? I hope you know that. I hope you know you're safe here, and you don't have to put yourself into a Gorgon to feel loved.
何分昔の話ですし、今の私とは関わりのないことなので、細部に脚色がありますが。
I embellished a few details. Aww. Writer sips her tea. She's awfully calm. Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Considering she just told me how her head got chopped off. Mm, yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, so that's how the slaying of Medusa actually went?
はい。あれ以来自分の姿を見ることが私のトラウマとなりました。鏡が苦手なのは言うまでもないでしょう。
It's even sadder. She's not traumatized of mirrors because she's afraid of reflecting her eyes of petrification. She's afraid of herself. That's even worse. I want to cry. What? No. Oh, we can't give her a hug. Oh, this is so sad. Please. Oh. I feel so bad for her. Please, no. I hope you're okay. Yeah, makes sense. They don't literally hurt you, but they aren't good for you mentally, right?
そういうことです。加えてその後、あんな若造に私をいいように使われたなどと。ええ、この上なく腹立たしい。苦手でもありますが、恩敵とも言えますね。
Aww. Ryder murders that she wants to break mirrors whenever she sees them. But the way she referred to him by, well, whelp? You mean Perseus, right? No, I think she meant mirrors, no? From the way you told it, it wasn't quite a victim. But it still sounded like he was taken advantage of. Yeah, clearly.
そうですね。彼も神々に乗せられた一人でしょう。何しろ、あの時点の彼は私にとって家庭度のものでしたから。
Yeah, clearly, and she had that power, so of course she was like, nah, another fly.
同情の余地はあれ、憎しみを向けるほどのものではないのですが。
But
個人的にどうしても好きになれません。
understandable. I like how prideful she still remains, even though she has been killed by gods trying to put humans in her way, I feel like. This is sad though. This is sad. Like Medea's story was very sad too. Very tragic. You know, like in Greek mythologies and in Greek stories, most of the time it has very very tragic ending. And those two are no exception. They are absolutely no exception. Unfortunately for the storytelling and for the drama. But yeah. Very tragic. But yeah, I like that she is still prideful. I like that about her. She is not letting herself down just because she has been defeated once. Damn, I'm making all the work for a group project. Do as Medusa. and I don't know. Do your work and then let them do the other half of it. At least they are very sorry. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Their problem, not a you problem. This is what it sounds like to me.
後に立派な人物になりましたが、それでもです。
I like her resentments. Medea has the same. I will stop talking about Medea because I like them both and I don't want to diminish what Medusa has been through. But yeah, like both of them are very similar in the story that they had. And especially in the ending of it, I feel like what the game had done to them, about their personalities. I feel like the problem is that nobody's here tomorrow, and the deadline is Tuesday. Oh, so we don't have much time, and I don't want a 0. But you won't have a 0 if you do your part. Hi again, hi. So yeah, I like that she still doesn't like Perseus. Of course. I mean, who would like the person who has chopped you? Yeah. I think I can understand that. What was Perseus like? Why are you asking? We don't care. We don't care. She just said that she doesn't like him and don't want to talk about him, so why are you bringing it up? Ryder thinks for a moment, collecting her thoughts. Suddenly she looks up, as if surprised at how quickly she found the answer. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I get it. A total idiot, but with very, very much luck. Oh no. Okay, but I hate it in a way. Okay, let me explain. Because she was forced to she was forced to have Shinji as her master, you know? Even though she hated him. Because she compares Shinji to Perseus, you know? And again, like, sorry for bringing up Medea into this, but this is quite the same with her. Basically, they put Medea with a master, like the first master she had, the blonde cocky guy. This guy is exactly Jason. This is exactly him. Like, only speaking with money in mind and using others around him as objects more than people. Like, things, like people he could use more than people he could count on, sorry. So again, like, both Medea and Medusa had horrible masters. Oh gosh. And people directly reference to their past. Please stop that, Fate. Please. Not again. Not two people being too close to the man they had to deal with in their life. Oh gosh. A successful Shinji. That's harsh and very true and not enough at the same time. Oh. That paints an incredibly clear image. Yeah, I totally get it. Oh, please. Oh, she's so funny without even realizing it. Heavens above, I just can't stomach him. It wasn't for Kibisis. Kibisis was that bounded feel inverted that trapped Ryder within her own breaker golden. Oh, yeah, the bag that was supposed to have her head in it. Ew. She said that someone cutting it would have nightmares containing both joy and forbidden taboos. But what kind of nightmare would have created a permanent trauma towards mirrors? Again, it's not mirror, it's the fact that it reflects her face and that she hates herself. It's so sad. Hey, can I ask what you saw, writer? Aw. No, sorry. You wouldn't want to remember or talk about your own nightmares. I'm sorry I asked.
いいえ、夢はお互い様なので、私からちゃんと聞かせないと不公平です。
Tyler sits up straight again. That said, she is still slouching a little. It seems like she finds this more relatable than the story about getting her head cut off. My nightmare was... Sorry. Oh no. Oh no, I think I see where this is going. Where this is going now. I think those are supposed to represent her sisters, Sternos and Uriel? Uriel? I don't know how it's pronounced.
はい、ここにいます。
Oh, she's so cute.
なんでしょう、上姉様、下姉様。なんでしょうじゃないでしょう。今晩私と私がポセイドン様の共演に出るって知ってるわよね、あなた。姉様方が会心に呼ばれたことは聞いています。けど、それが何か？ね、ちょっと私、聞いた？私たちの妹なのに、どうしてこんなに使えないのよ、このデカブツは。
デカブツ。It's like...デカブツ. It's like she is giantly high. And after that we don't understand why she is so complexed. She has so many complex about her hate. Oh gosh. It's like giant and useless, yeah, at the same time. But it's more than useless, it's also like dumb almost. This is Yuria speaking. And on the top I think it's Theranos. She really is such a troublesome and sensitive girl. Should I say mirror mirror? How you look at yourselves? Dinosaur. I love dinosaurs, okay? Hey, this is so mean. This is... I hate them. Like, apart from Medusa and other things, they are okay, but like when they speak about her, they are awful people. I hate them.
姉様方、夕食の準備でしたらこれからちゃんと行いますけど。ああ、もう本当にイライラするわね。私たちの身支度は整っているかって聞いてるのよ。はい、支度はいたします。いたします？もう住んでいるんじゃなくて？
Oh, and this is the nightmare? For her.
この子は生半可な支度をして、私たちが恥をかくのを楽しみにしているのよ。
They are so mean.
そんなことはありません。私は。あら？ねえ私、この子ったら反抗的な目をしてるわよ。淑女にあるまじき不細工さだわ。
She really is ugly for a lady. Ouch.
そうね。
Okay.
かわいそうだけど、お灸を据えてあげないといけませんね。
This is so mean.
かわいい妹のためですもの。少しやりすぎに見えてしまうかもしれないけど、心を鬼にして強制してあげないと。
Oh no. And she's crying.
上姉様、反省してます。反省してます。明日から頑張りますから、今日はもう許してください。そうやって小さくなっていればいいのよ。
Just because the two, like, older sister, like Theranos and Uriel, they are, like, so small compared to Medusa. Like, Medusa isn't, like, high. She isn't tall. It's the fact that the two others are so small. Really, can you see, like, Ilia's size? They are almost this size. Like, maybe a bit taller, but... Yeah.
いいわ。もうじき楽しい宴だし、今日は許してあげる。さあメデューサ、私たちのドレス。なんでしょうか、下姉様。何のつもりよこれ。信じられない。私には衣装が3つあるように見えるのだけど。
Because she doesn't have the right to have a dress too?
内緒にしていたんですが、実は私も招待状ですね。
I like his style. I kept this a secret, but he actually invited me too. She's so happy, but when you know Poseidon is like tricking them and tricking her especially, and you're like, oh, and she thought it was like an invitation. Aww. I think she just did slurs. Eh? Like you were scaling a fish? Aww. The question I'm asking myself right now is like, how did she survive this long with two sisters like this? So mean. So mean. That's what I just said. Millennia? Okay.
いいことメデューサ。メデューサの分際でパーティーに出ようなんて思い上がらないことね。
Someone of your standing. Ugh. I can't with them. I don't like them.
そういうことは大きなお友達のファンクラブができてからやることよ。
A fan club for big folks. Fuck you.
もうそれは言い過ぎよ、私。それだとメドゥーサは一生社交界にデビューできないもの。上姉様、それはどういう。私の言うことがわかんないの。あなたみたいな大女に惚れるノロマはいないってことよ。
Yeah, really, how did she survived? How did she survive to this? Like constant harassment from her two big sisters.
というか、そんなの私たちが許さないわ。あなたに似合う男なんてそうそういるもんですか。
Hi again. Sorry, I have problems with my mom's car. Oh, it doesn't want to charge again. Again, isn't like the second time it's happening. What did I miss? We are into Medusa's nightmare because you know she's been defeated because of the bag of Kitty. I don't remember the name of the bag, but yeah, she was defeated by that. And so she basically saw a nightmare. She had a nightmare. And she's explaining to us what has happened into this nightmare. And we see her two big sisters being the meanest they can be with her. So yeah, this is what's happening. Very entertaining, but at the same time infuriating. The man would look at you. Whoa. The men who would look at you are few and far between. Oh, yeah. It's Sternos and Uriel. Cool? It's a nightmare. It's not supposed to be cool. It's traumatizing to the point that she doesn't want to see mirrors if it's still the thing that was triggering her. Okay, objection. Aka, please stand my point. Having a woman like taller than you, I was gonna say bigger, but also bigger and taller than you, isn't it so cool? Please, please stand my point. Because those two, like Uriel and Sternos, can't stop, literally can't stop telling and I don't know, being mean about how tall Medusa is compared to them, because they are basically the size of like Ilya, for example. They are kid-like. I'm here too, and I approve. Yeah, thank you. The short king has approved. I'm not someone like you can rely on because I'm too much into that. Yeah, see, it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. It's an advantage. It's not a problem. Come to us. You're just in the wrong era, basically. It's not a pain that you came back and have been summoned again. Because of that, we oh, we can enjoy your heights. Anyway, think of how romantic the kisses would be. Not unromantic. I refuse. That's the death sentence of romance. I would gladly like to stand on my tiptoe to kiss a woman. Gladly. I will do it every day, every seconds. Like, mommy? Yeah. Yeah, totally. Like, and you say that it will be the death sentence for romance? Please send help. Yeah, true. Also true. Do you know the rules of the 5 minutes? If someone you're telling something to cannot change something physical about them in less than 5 minutes, then don't say it. It's just mean. You're just a mean person. You're not kind telling them that. You're just making them embarrassed, and that's making you a bad person. This is all. True, she's not that tall. Bro, like the FGO universe, she's not even that tall, let me tell you.
私たちと同じになってみなさい。
Then get on our level. May I remind you, Ilia's height compared to Ryder's one. Oh gosh.
私たちだったら美しく抱き上げていただけるけど、あなたと来たら持ち上げられるのはアトラスくらいなものじゃない。
As mighty as Atlas to kill. I'm so triggered by them. Shut you, shorty. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, I needed that.
でも彼でも腰を痛めますわね、きっと。
Fuck you. I'm gonna be even meaner. Fuck
わ
you.
かった？今のトレンドはコンパクト&スリムってこと。
Compact and
脳工場みたいな大女なんてお呼びじゃないのよ。
Who's built like a farm horse? Don't take it for yourself. Oh, short king. Don't take it for yourself.
ひどいです。
ひどいね。
ここまで言わなくても。
You're not like them. We like you. Yeah, the short king. Always.
泣いたところでダメ。
Yeah, and basically it was like Cinderella when where they we doesn't say broke, they tear apart her dress. Like they were all three supposed to go to a party, but thrice no all three invited by Poseidon. Bow to me so I can speak to you, please. Okay, yeah, sorry, back pain. Yeah, they were all invited, and the two older sisters, like the ones you see above, they thought that they were the only two invited. Yes, my king, yes. May I bow in front of you? So yeah, the two older sisters thought that they were the only ones to be invited, and they were in shock to saw that Medusa has also a dress for herself. And one of them, I think it was Theranos, I think, asked her what the dress was for, and Medusa was like, "Oh, I got invited too," like all happily and smiley about that, and I don't know, being cheerful. And then they tear her dress apart, and I'm like, that's evil. That's not even mean, that's not even rude, that's evil. And they were like, haha, then try to get a dress or another dress for tonight, or else you won't be invited anymore. Evil. Hell. Evil. Very, very not nice.
あんたが上から涙を垂らしても、男は天井から雨漏りがしたかって思うかもね。
Those beat exactly. If you start crying, the man will think there is a leak in the ceiling.
あらあら、
Fuck you.
そこまで言ってはかわいそうよ、私。
I hate them.
知っていて、
How did she survive that
メ
long?
デューサ、鏡を見ながらため息をついているの。
Did you know that I've seen Medusa sighing in the mirror?
メデューサらしい浅ましい努力だと思わない？
Sorry, I've laughed at this one. It's okay, don't worry.
だから私、今夜の宴でポセイドン様から王面の鏡を譲っていただこうと思っているの。
Fuck you. Fuck you very, very much. I hate them. Honestly, like, I don't know how many times I may have said that, but how did she survive that long with the two of them in one single island? I don't know, I would have drowned myself. I don't know.
それなら小さく可愛らしく見えるから。
That's not funny.
いいじゃない。ポセイドン様にお願いしてとびきり大きな鏡を作ってもらいましょう。
This is just mean this is not making you interesting to him.
もちろんポセイドン様に尋ねられたらこう答えるわ。お恥ずかしい話ですが、私どもの妹はまっとうな鏡を制止できない心の病なのですって。
That's just very mean.
まあ素晴らしい。はあ、私たちってほんと妹思いのいい姉だわね、メドゥーサ。
You mean awful, not thoughtful.
姉様方、
Please, I need to hug her. Yeah, this is truly a nightmare. I can understand that. And so, Riot had her eyes closed for a few minutes after looking like she was about to say something. Ryder? You were going to tell me your nightmares. This was a nightmare.
昔話はこれまでにしておきましょう。
Aww. Yeah, she needs a hug.
それにもうじき
Mommy!
予約の時間です。
Yeah, true. Don't be late. Ryder stands up. I feel guilty. It really wasn't sensitive of me to ask, yeah.
それでは失礼します。
No, Ryder. Let us go with you.
それと誤解なきように言っておくのですが、キビシスによって見せられた悪夢は私にとってそう悪いものではなかったのです。
Yeah, we got that. It's not horrible, like violent or horrendous or something. It's like horrible to her. And I feel like her worst nightmare was to be trapped with her older sisters.
私が動きを止めたのは苦しみからではなく、もう二度と会えない人たちに会えた喜びから
With her sisters?
なのですから。
I love and hate at the same time that she still have that much empathy towards them. Have you saw how awful they were? They were awful. It's not a joy of reuniting with them. It's like hell. It's hell again. It's just, you know, it's as family traumas with parents, for example. It's the same. It's not because it's familiar that it's a joy, you know. It's not because you're used to it that it's good. That's the difference to me. Huh?
今のシロと同じですよ。
It was like your life now,
振り
Shiro.
回されてばかりでしたが、あれは私にとって
No,
最
it
良の
wasn't.
日々だった。私が鏡を嫌うのはそれを思い出してしまうからかもしれません。
This is the reason why it wasn't the best days of your life. Ryder smiles kindly and leaves. That smile of hers is infectious. It makes me happy, but it makes me sad. You can't say that it's your best days with your sisters when it was clearly traumatizing. I'm not being pushed around all the time, Ryder. Really, I'm not. What's this sudden feeling of kinship towards her? Yeah, it's a soft spot. Wow! It was interesting. Rider, bicycle, and jealous Sakura. Beautiful. Wow. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here because it's already this late. I wasn't expecting this to be this long, but it was so interesting. So, we... Ugh, here. Here. Let's end up the stream here. Thank you so much for staying with me during this stream. Yeah, it was unexpected, but very, very interesting to know more about the story of Medusa through Fates, because they always have their own interpretation of each myths. So yeah, very interesting. I love Rider, maybe even more now. But yeah, like the similarities between Medusa and Medea, again, like both of them having like horrible backstories, and then being summoned here to this fifth Holy Grail War, and having the bad news of having Master resembling the past mans they had to fight in their lives. Very ironic. And I hate it somehow. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for coming to the stream.